Mayor Norris, members of the council. I wanted to speak briefly about this notion that what Lee Park is about is recreation, that we just need to tidy it up. Since 1924, every hour of the day, every day of the week, every week of the year for the last 87 years, Lee Park has been political space. When President Alderman of UVA, without curfew, I might say, political space without curfew, when President Alderman dedicated an adjacent equestrian statue on behalf of Paul Goodloe McIntyre, he said the following: 2 generations ago, a great war fell out in this land. No war in human history has been a sincerer conflict of this, than this war. It was a war between brothers, fate-driven, to the defense of 2 majestic ideas, the idea of local self-government and the idea of federal union. To call it rebellion is to speak ignorantly. To call it treason is to add viciousness to stupidity. It was a war of ideas, principles, political contentions, in loyalty to ancient ideals of English freedom. Apparently, those ancient ideals of English freedom included chattel slavery. This park, this space, has been political space ever since that equestrian statue was put in Lee Park. I think that as you look today at the people who have talked here, the bodies gathered in the public realm are what have forged the power of this movement, the power of public space. The most common things we're hearing are engaged, connection, love. There's a level of discourse in these presentations today that I must say I've never seen in front of this city council. That discourse is because these people are gathered together 24/7. It is because of their community that they're able to come here and maybe address a public body for the first time. I've never suggested that we should remove Lee's equestrian statue from Lee Park or Stonewall Jackson's statue from Jackson Park. I think the thing to do is to provide a counterpoint. And indeed, that is what has been happening in this movement. If you remove the right, the intensity of this community to exercise their political speech, their political rights, then I have a suggestion. Let's remove Lee from his equestrian statue. Or I have another idea. Let's do this. Let's have the Lee statue observe the same curfew hours. When the asked to leave the park, Lee should ride off too. And come back when the park reopens. Thank you.